How's it going, everyone? Now that we have gone past the release of Hogwarts Legacy, it is time to look at all of the other big games coming in the rest of February, and one of them that a lot of people are excited for is a game that's been long awaited for a while now, and that is coming from developer Mundfish, and it will be published by Focus Entertainment. Of course, that is the first-person shooter in Atomic Heart. This is a game that's been hotly anticipated for quite a while now, and the fine folks over at Segment Next have gotten a brand new interview and an exclusive talk with Atomic Heart game director Robert Bagratuni, and he talked a little bit about the game's core systems, mechanics, and how everything is coming together. I will leave a link to Segment Next in the description box below if you want to take a look at all of the information that was outlined in that interview. Now, Atomic Heart was noted to be a game that combines open world elements with closed spaces, so there's going to be these open world sections in the game, and then there will be these closed, more dungeon-like environments, and it was noted its structure is built in a way to constantly surprise players and challenge their feelings and expectations. The environment of the players will always change from huge and bright open spaces to dark and vicious dungeons. We really wanted players to feel like being on an emotional roller coaster. Now, with a game with these open world designs and all these dungeons, it really begs the question, how lengthy of a game is Atomic Heart going to be? I think when a lot of people looked at it, they were thinking, hey, is it going to be something like your typical 8 to 12 hour single player first person shooter? That is not going to be the case. Again, there's going to be quite a bit of content, and it was noted by the director to complete the main story campaign, players will need to spend approximately 20 to 25 hours, but since the world of Atomic Heart is quite huge and filled with various activities, the full completion will take much longer. Indeed, it is difficult to give an exact number. However, I can assume that the very completion of the game may take the player about 35 to 40 hours, so that is 100% completion of the game. So if you're looking at it from a, hey, this is a $70 price tag, is it going to offer me a level of content that is going to be warranting my $70, or is this just going to be, you know, a 12-hour game? Well, it looks like if you are going to go the route of going for 100% completion in the game, you are going to get a sizable experience out of the game as well. And on top of that, there are going to be a variety of difficulty options for you to partake in. We wanted every player to be able to freely choose their own way to experience the game, so we developed 3 difficulty levels: easy story mode, normal difficulty mode, and the hardest one for those players who enjoy tough challenges as well. So if you do want a more challenging experience, that option will be there for you. Now, with Atomic Heart, it is interesting because outside of 2 decisions at the end of the game, the overall dialogue choices that you make throughout the game is not going to affect the game's plot. However, there are a lot of dialogue options that reveal a plethora about the game world and the overarching plot, so that could actually lead the game to being replayable on top of the 35 to 40 hours that you can get out of the game. If you really want to understand the overall scope and the lore of the game, you might want to go back and go through it multiple times and experience all of the different dialogue options, although, again, the main quest line, the main story, that is going to remain intact through the entirety of the game. As far as weapons, if you've seen Atomic Heart's gameplay, there is quite a bit of visceral gameplay and over-the-top gameplay. It was noted there will be 12 types of weapons in total, and for each of them, there are several various types of upgrades and multiple skill branches. Upgrading your weapons and utilizing different weapons in combat is a core component of the game, and at the heart of the game, to be able to upgrade your arsenal, you'll need to collect components by searching every piece of furniture, equipment, and corpses around. When you have enough components, you'll be able to use a crafting machine, Nora, whose AI will surprise you with its sassy attitude. You will have an opportunity to create bullets, add elementary effects to them, and create other things as well. On top of your weapon roster, you'll also have a power glove with an embedded AI named Charles. It'll act as a companion of sorts, and that'll offer you various information throughout the game. Charles will also help you throughout the game. The special features it will give you access to are scanning the area as well as hacking robots and other equipment. In battle, he will give you telekinetic abilities that'll allow you to fight as well as quickly extract components from the remains of your enemies. Thanks to these abilities, you'll be able to install energy shields and use electrical freezing and telekinetic power. On top of that, the interview was rounded out by noting as far as optimization on various hardware goes. When we started, we had to research different optimization directions and to optimize past-gen memory, GPU, and CPU. Next-gen consoles were good enough to handle our game, but every Gen 8 optimization also worked for performance across all platforms, so it helped us display better graphics quality on Gen 9 without loss of performance. And again, if you want an overview of the entire interview, check out Segment Next. I will leave a link in the description box below. But you can check that out if you want even more of an insight into the game. But that is the key information that you are taking away from Atomic Heart. Again, the release of this game is coming out very, very quickly. It'll be out on February 21st. And again, if you are on Xbox or PC, It will be available on Xbox Game Pass, so credit where credit is due to Microsoft. This is a huge coup for them to add another game to their bolstered roster of titles. But if you are on PlayStation, it will be $59.99 on PlayStation 4, $69.99 on PlayStation 5. I think some of the worry as far as the price point has been alleviated based on the fact that, hey, you are getting a lengthy experience here. I think a lot of people, when they're looking at Atomic Heart, they got those BioShock vibes to it, and let's be real, BioShock isn't the most lengthy game in the world. BioShock's incredible, and you could easily make the argument that those games in particular would be worth $70, but in the case of Atomic Heart, brand new IP, but it does look like an incredibly compelling game. Now, not only that, while Atomic Heart is going to be released at $59.99 and $69.99 respectively on previous generation and current generation platforms, there will be a variety of different editions. Now, there will be the Gold Edition, which will be priced at $89.99. That'll include the Atomic Heart Gold Edition, that'll include skin packs and 4 DLC packs, and on top of that, there will be a Premium Edition that'll include some skin packs, 4 DLC packs, on top of that, some extra skins, and a digital art book as well. So, yeah, if you do want to go all in, the top edition is quite expensive, so your mileage may vary as far as which edition you do want to pick up. But as we're getting closer and closer to the release of the game, man, I want more compelling new IPs in gaming in general, and this looks to be one that is tackling some pretty cool themes, and it is a utopian world of wonders and perfection. Humans live in harmony with their loyal and fervent robots, but you guys know how this story goes. That's how it used to be with the launch of the latest robot control system mere days away. Only a tragic accident or a global conspiracy could disrupt it. The unstoppable course of technology, along with secret experiments, have brought rise to mutant creatures, terrifying machines, and superpowered robots, all suddenly rebelling against their creators. Only you can stop them and find out what lies behind the idealized world using the combat abilities granted by your experimental power glove, your arsenal of blades, and cutting-edge weaponry. You'll fight for your life in explosive and frantic encounters. And again, when you look at the gameplay in this game, super over-the-top, super visceral. Definitely not a game that is for the faint of heart, to say the least. It's more of a mature experience, so maybe tuck away the kids and whatnot when you jump into Atomic Heart on February 21st. Definitely interested to hear what you guys think of the game. It's a game that, you know, as a new IP, a $70 release, people are going to inherently be on the fence about it. I wouldn't be all too shocked if some people decide to wait on a sale for this one. I'm excited for what it could turn out to be, and it's been a long time coming for this game. It's been in development for a while, saw a couple delays, but the release is just a few short weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away at this point. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.